Hello, welcome to 5 minutes in the shed. I'm a little bit out of frame. There I am. Right now, it's going to be a bit awkward because I'm trying to wear this microphone so everybody can hear me really clearly. Sound on these videos is dead hard to do, to be honest. So anyway, so yeah, I did the swinging arm, back wheel, and everything on the other video. Got some shiny bolts on my top yoke there, or triple tree clamp or whatever people call it. So been doing little bits. One thing that lets my bike down at the minute, apart from the massive hole where the engine is supposed to be, the other thing is my saddle. Right now, this I think is the original saddle. Right, so it's 60 years old, so it's done all right. I mean, you know, it's all right. To be honest, I hope my seat looks this good when I'm 60. But you know, it's a bit old, right? It's gone a bit yellow on the piping, stuff like that, and it's a bit frayed in places, bit worn out on the top and stuff. What it hasn't got. I'll just turn this around here. It hasn't got Triumph written on the back of the seat anymore. That's long gone. Right? It's supposed to be Triumph in gold there. You can see it's not. I mean, it's not too bad. Right? There is a split here, just there, right? Which is let's see if I can bring it in, show you. There's a split there, you see. I guess you sit on the front, don't you? But underneath, it's looking a bit grotty, right? So it's a bit, or just generally grotty, and rust falls out of it and stuff like that, right? So what I've done, I've got a seat cover for it, right? Bear with me because I think I might. Hang on, I've got to unclip this bloody microphone. Hang on. Okay, I'm back. Right, so I've got this seat cover here, which is a new seat cover for this seat. So it's got nice white piping around the top. It's all nice and clean and shiny and everything. It's got Triumph written on the back in gold. So this seat cover is made to replace the one that's on it. Right, now, I've had this seat cover for 10 years, 15 years, something like that, and I've never been brave enough to put it on. Right? And the reason is, I've seen people put seat covers on and they always look shit, right? Wrinkly and crappy and on the piss and stuff, and it looks hard to do. So I looked on YouTube to see if there's any videos of how to do it, and there aren't any. Well, I thought, I'll make the first one. All right, so I've got the seat here. I have no idea of the condition of the foam underneath this cover. Could be absolutely terrible, but I mean, it's a bit hard and crispy in places, to be honest. It's a bit there's lumps, right? It's probably seen better days, but I haven't got any foam. But what I'm going to do is strip it down. The metal pan underneath is rusty, so that needs cleaning up and painting anyway. So I think I'm going to bite the bullet. I'm going to take this off, see where we are, see how bad it is. Right, I bought all the clips and everything that I need to do the new one. And I read the book on it, and the book says, you get the new cover and you drop it in a big tub of very hot water and you stretch it over, and sounds a bit scary to me. My Triton over there has got this beautiful leather seat with an Alcantara base on it, so non-slip on your bum, with this beautiful red piping. And but at the time I worked at Aston Martin, and we had a fantastic trim shop, and I just went in there, and the boys are geniuses in there, and they just made it for me, right? So I don't work at Aston Martin anymore, so I can't have a bespoke leather seat on my Triumph. So I'm going to take it apart, see where we are, and take stock and talk about what we're going to do next. So let's get it on the bench and start stripping it down. Cue some music. Actually, before we cue the music, I wanted to just talk about something else just quickly, right? So on a Triumph seat of this era, it has hinges on it, right? And these hinges go like this, on there and on here. like that, right? And what happens is you can unlatch it this side and then open it up like a car bonnet to get stuff underneath. Now, this one here is a proper Triumph hinge. Actually, I haven't put my lights on. Hang on one sec. Oh, bloody microphone again. There we go. Oh, that's better. Put a bit of light on the subject. Right then, so this is a proper Triumph hinge, right? And that goes under the frame rail, and then when it opens, so the frame rail sits like that, and then when it opens, opens like that, and then But anyway, it goes under the frame rail. This one, as you may be able to tell, doesn't look quite right. Right, they should both be quite similar, and this one is a bit weird, which I don't quite understand. Right, and the problem with this seat is it only opens to 45 degrees, and I think the problem is I've got this like mudguard loop on the back, and I think it's been modified in the past. This bike is supposed to have a half bathtub, which is like a skirt on it, and it's been modified in the past to make it look newer or look like a Bonneville or whatever. So yeah, it's been customised. I didn't do that, so I don't know who has done that. But I don't want to really change all the mudguard and back end, so I might just have to stick with it. But I will paint these because they are really grotty. So yeah, just wanted to mention that right now. So got to take it apart, and to take it apart, I've got these metal clips which pinch this kind of flangey stuff, right? So on the new one, go look on the new one. This is kind of like the edge here, and this bit here is what folds over the edge on the thing and pinches it on. So move that out of the way again. Oh man, it's catching on my microphone cable. Things I do to try and improve sound quality, it's a nightmare. Right, so I've got to get all these clips off, and then take it off, and then have a look at the state of the foam underneath. I did have a little poke, look. There is nothing in there. Nothing in there. Pretty sure there's supposed to be foam in there. I have a bad feeling I might be buying new foam for this. Anyway, we'll take it apart, let's have a look. Cue the music. Right, so I've just found out. Well, first, let me show you the inside of this. It's pretty grim, to be honest. It's not good. I just cut it off in the end because I couldn't get the clips off; they're all rusted. So that's that. Excuse me. Oh, I bet that sneeze was loud on the new microphone. Sorry about that. Right, so yeah, oh man, it's all crunchy under feet now and everything. So I've taken it off, right? Someone has been in here before me, look, because I'm pretty sure Triumph didn't put duct tape in as a standard thing. It's all crispy and perished, and that's like rock hard, that is. And it's fairly, the bit you sit on, where your bum bones go, it's alright, but everywhere else is bad. There is something written on the back here. Here, you can see it on the video. It says, to obtain maximum life, can't read it, and then a closely, don't know, proper strong light, something, I don't know. So yeah, very important to obtain a maximum life. Obviously you're never going to see that because it's under a cover. So I'm going to see if that... Ooh. Oh dear. Oh dear. Right. Oh, that's why it felt like there's nothing in it. It's because it's full of holes, look. Right, so Oh man, that's quite bad, that is. Doesn't even look straight. Oh, that is not a straight bit of tin. Okay. I'm wondering if if I clean the rust off this, there might not be any seat left. I suppose I've got to give it a go, haven't I? I've got to have a crack at it. Oh no, man. Yeah, that's grim. That is. Can you see it? It's just gonna crumble and crack. Yeah, it's just rock hard and dust. Okay, now I'm questioning whether it's worth even bothering or whether I should just shell out 180 quid on a new one. Okay, so that's horrible. So I've got oh no. So I've got I've got this rusty old seat pan. I'm not sure how rusty it is, to be honest. I'm not going through it. No, I'm not going through it. Not really. Oh dear. Is it even straight? Let's have a look. I think it might be fairly straight. Fairly. Okay. What do I do? What do I do with this? I mean, I could. If I buy foam, I've got to buy the foam, and then I've got to sculpt it and carve it to the shape of the seat and everything to make it fit. And it's got to be exactly the right size. Oh, I don't know. I'm questioning now whether this is the right thing to do or not. I was all excited about doing this video, right? Because I thought, well, no one's done it on the. I know now why no one's done it on the internet. It's because every time you do it, you take the thing off and you go, oh man, I'll just get a new one. Okay. Right. Well, I'll have a crack at getting the rest of these clips off and stuff, and we'll see where we are. Let's cue a little bit of music. So I've just been having a little bit of a fight with this to see what it'd be like if I put the cover back on. But as I'm doing it, the concrete foam is just falling out of the bottom of it. So it is. Well, the foam is so concrete, there's no giving it, so you can't get any kind of squish to get the tension on the seat to make it nice. I mean, probably could if it was in reasonable condition. But I've got one clip in the back there, right, to just hold it in place, and then I can't. Everything's too hard and old to pull around the frame. But the frame is so rusty. This is like a razor blade around the edge, and I mean, in some places it's actually kind of rusted through, as you can see. It's just coming off. So I mean, you could yeah, I'm going to slice my hands to bits if I keep fighting that. I think what I'm going to have to do is bite the bullet and get another one. it's just too far gone, I think, which is a shame. But well, you know, you don't know, do you, until you've tried. And well, I've tried now, and it's shit. So so there we go. Lesson learned. So if anyone needs a seat cover, brand new, it's just covered in dust from me trying to fit it to a seat. Let's take this pan off. Oh man, look at the state of it. I mean, look at that, right? So, if anyone needs a seat cover for their bike, here is one. I have one. I did look on eBay, they're about 50 quid. It's a shame, but I would say if you're going to spend 50 quid on one of these seat covers, alright, take it off first before you buy it, just to see the state of your sub seat and foam, because I did see listed on eBay foam for a T120 Bonneville. It doesn't fit this one, it's a little bit short, but that was like 50 quid, 60 quid, and it's like, so 50 quid for one of these, 60 quid for one of the foams, so that's 110 quid. For 180 quid you can get a new seat, and you know, I'm going to have to spend hours taking all the rust off this, so I'm going to spend a lot of time on that, and then a tin of Amorite to make it black again. And you know, you gotta ask yourself the question, is it worth it when you can just get a reproduction seat? Would have been really nice to do, but I think you know, you can't win them all, right? And I think we're going to chalk this up to a failure. So, thanks for watching. A bit of a disappointment, but you know, what can you do? What can you do? It needed doing. You know, it was knackered, so not really lost anything. So that's it. Cafe Racer seat now, and if I put that on, then I've got to put some rear sets on. If I do that, then I've got to put some Ace handlebars on it. You know, these things escalate. Thanks for watching. See you next time.